So, at CES recently, two industry giants, Sony and Honda, dropped something that might just completely flip how we think about cars. It's called AFEELA, and trust me, it's not just another EV. They're selling it as a total reimagining of what a car can even be. And really, this quote gets right to the heart of the whole AFEELA project. See, they're not just trying to make the drive better, they're trying to completely change what you do when you're driving. The big idea is to take all that dead time you spend in traffic and turn it into something useful, or, just fun. So how are they going to redefine mobility? Well, their big pitch is this idea of a creative entertainment space on wheels. So yeah, stop thinking of it as just a machine that gets you from point A to point B, and start thinking of it as a place where you can interact, play, and even create while you're on the move. And, the only way to pull this off is with some seriously smart technology. We're not just talking about a few cool features here. AI is basically the brains of the whole operation. It's what takes it from being just a car to like an intelligent sidekick for your trip. Okay, so AFEELA's intelligence is really split into two parts, kind of like two different brains. First up, you've got the AFEELA Intelligent Drive. That's the AI that's all about safety and getting to really high-level autonomous driving. Then, on the other side, you have the conversational agent, which is powered by Microsoft's Azure OpenAI. This is the one you'll actually talk to, your personal AI. So, super simple. One brain drives, the other one talks to you. And this isn't just Sony and Honda dreaming this up on their own. No way. They've got some serious heavy hitters backing them up. Just take this quote from their partner Qualcomm. Their Snapdragon digital chassis is basically the powerhouse behind AFEELA, and it shows everyone is on the same page here. Build something smarter, safer, and way, way more engaging. Right, so if the AI is handling more of the driving, that leaves us with a pretty important question. What do you do with all that free time? Well, AFEELA's answer is pretty simple. Turn your commute into playtime. Basically, make the car your living room on wheels. And trust me, they are not messing around here. This is the huge feature that's got everybody talking. Sony is bringing PlayStation's Remote Play straight into the car's dashboard. Yep, you heard that right. And look, this is the key thing, right? This isn't just some random gimmicky feature. I mean, check out this number. Over half of all PS5 Remote Play sessions are now happening on the PlayStation portal. That's just solid proof that people are dying to play their high-end games away from the living room couch. AFEELA is plugging right into. And we're not talking about some simple mobile games here. Just look at this list. Imagine you're waiting to pick someone up, and instead of just scrolling through your phone, you're exploring the world of God of War Ragnarok, or swinging through the world of Ghost of Tsushima, or just having fun with Astrobot, right there in your car. It's about bringing real, top-tier gaming to those little moments of downtime. But here's where it gets even more interesting. AFEELA isn't just about you consuming Sony's content. It's about creating stuff too. They're actually opening the car up as a platform, inviting developers and artists to come in and help build the future of what a car can be. So how are they doing this? Well, it's through something called the AFEELA Co-Creation Program. Basically, they're giving developers the keys to the kingdom, access to the car's data and tools, so they can build brand new apps, dynamic themes, whatever they can dream up. And the best part? You don't need to know a thing about building cars to get in on this. I mean, just listen to this quote from one of their very first collaborators, a music producer. She's not thinking about engine performance. She's thinking about how she can turn the car into a musical instrument, creating a whole new soundscape that reacts to how you drive. I mean, how cool is that? It just goes to show you what's possible when you open things up. And listen, this isn't just some pie-in-the-sky idea. It's a real program you can actually join. For any developers out there, the steps are pretty straightforward. You get access to the car's data through the cloud, you use a familiar Android environment to build, and you can start creating. It's like they're putting out a giant welcome mat for the entire creative community. Okay, this all sounds pretty incredible, but the big question is, when can we actually get our hands on one? All right, let's bring this back down to earth for a second and look at the actual plan to get these things on the road. And what's really fascinating is who is already interested in this car. I mean, get this. A whopping 78% of the people who are interested in AFEELA are totally new to EVs. What does that tell you? It tells you that focusing on the experience, the entertainment, the AI, is pulling in a whole new crowd that maybe wasn't so excited about EVs before. They could literally be growing the whole market. So here's the roadmap. First up, California gets them in late 2026. Then Japan is next in the first half of 2027. And they're not stopping there. They've already announced a new model is in the works, based on a new prototype, and they're aiming to get that to American customers as early as 2028. All of this really leads to one final, huge question. As our cars become these rolling entertainment hubs and intelligent partners, are we just watching the birth of the next big smart device? AFEELA is betting the answer is a big, loud yes. And if they're right, what we think of as a car might be about to change forever.